Hey everybody, my name is Travis Tucker. I use him as pronouns, and I serve as the Associate Director for the Center for Diversity and Inclusion at WashU. And it is my pleasure to welcome you all to our Lavender graduation ceremony. This is not the ceremony that we expected. We so wish that we could be welcoming you all to our typical ceremony and be together and give out hugs and shout outs to each other in person. But please know that just because we're not in person doesn't mean that we're not celebrating you all, and so happy for you all. Wherever you are watching this, whether you're watching this at home or with family or with friends, we congratulate you, and we are so happy that you've made it here to your graduation time. And so today we just want to offer out our congratulations. We have a couple of thank yous that we have planned and prepared. But ultimately, we want to make sure that you know at the top and at the end that this ceremony is really about your time and to really celebrate you. And so we want to wish you a huge thank you, and we have some other individuals that will be doing that as well.
To the Lavender graduating senior class of 2021, let me begin with saying, we did it. We have officially made it through the era of Zoom University. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Zachary Otero. A few things about me. I'm a marketing major in Olin. I'm from the STL metro area. I'm a first-generation Latino student. I'm the founder and co-president of Proud Network here on campus. But I'm also an avid connoisseur of ice cold brew coffee, a collector of Fleetwood Mac vinyls, and the proud owner of the limited edition Chromatica Oreos. So I guess I'm also your average basic gay. But today I'm honored to say that for those last tidbits of my identity, I am your student speaker for the Lavender Recognition Ceremony for 2021 commencement. With all humor aside, writing this speech was one of the most difficult tasks I've ever taken on. And not because of the effort I had to put in writing it, but because this community means an extraordinary amount to me. So much so that it felt like my words could never be enough to demonstrate that infinite gratitude that exists. You see, LGBTQ+ students have always been, in my opinion, some of the strongest and most empowered individuals I have ever encountered in my short lifespan. From my 4 years spent here at WashU, I have seen queer and trans student leaders, a loving and all too familiar community at STL Pride, an unwavering dedication to political and social activism, and of course, the fiercest drag show the Danforth University has ever seen. Most importantly though, I have seen this strength embodied in the people I call my best friends and loved ones. And on a personal note, I fully believe I would not be standing here today without them and without this loving, supportive community having my back 24/7. Thank you all for showing me what genuine authenticity means day after day. Obviously, I have to address the elephant in the room, which is this mess of a year. In our final year of undergrad academia, we have endured so much pain and losses as a result of COVID-19 and of the hate that exists in this country. But that's not what this speech is about. This is a commemoration of what we have achieved and what we are continuing to fight for in the years to come. Whether it be the Supreme Court's recent ruling to protect LGBTQ+ employees from workplace discrimination, or the history-making inductions of many firsts to come in our government and leadership. We should only be taking a brief pause to celebrate these wins. And as a cis, white-passing gay man, I do understand the privileges I have in saying these statements. And that's why it's even more important for me and so many others to recognize the Black and brown trans individuals who have paved the way for us and who continue to be unrightfully targeted today. We can never stop thanking you, and that your fight is just as much ours as well. For this reason, we continue to be a major part of the movement against hateful laws that are being voted on in Congress and many of our state capitals today. And with all this being said, There is no doubt in my mind that I am surrounded by a group of outstanding LGBTQ plus go-getters who refuse to back down from any hardship that is thrown at them. Regardless of what this year had in store, you are here. Maybe you had help along the way from family, a friend, or a staff member. Maybe it was just you. But even then, your name is engraved on that diploma. And you deserve every bit of recognition and applause that is coming your way. Words cannot describe the excitement I have in awaiting what comes next for each one of us. Thank you all for giving me this incredible, vibrant, lavender community I am now proud to call home. Above all, thank you for entrusting me with speaking here today. Having felt ostracized the majority of my life, this honor feels nothing less of euphoric. To close things out, I want to refer to a quote from writer, director, advocate, and a personal role model of mine, Janet Mock. She says, "I believe that telling our stories, first to ourselves and then to one another and the world, is a revolutionary act. It is an act that can be met with hostility, exclusion, and violence. It can also lead to love, understanding, transcendence, and community. So if there's anything I want you to leave here today with, it's the latter. Let's continue to initiate those revolutionary acts, lead with love, always be understanding, and never stop building those transcendent, trailblazing communities. Surround yourself with the right people you trust to help shape your stories for you. Because our stories are far from over." On behalf of myself and the entire Lavender Recognition Ceremony Committee, thank you once again and congratulations.
Hello, my name is Trevor Sangre. I'm an assistant dean in the College of Arts and Sciences. I'm a senior lecturer in women, gender, and sexuality studies, and I'm a faculty fellow in Brookings Residential College. And I wanted to take a moment to send a special congratulations to the class of 2021 and the class of 2022 as we celebrate your graduation over these next couple of weekends. I really love Lavender Grad, and so while it's a little bit of a disappointment to not be able to be in the same room smelling the tantalizing sense of hors d'oeuvres behind us, I am glad that we at least get to have a moment to celebrate your accomplishments and to mark this occasion for you and your families and your friends. I know that this is the time of unasked for advice, so here is mine. Be true to yourself and your beliefs, but keep your mind open to learning more things. Learning can't be siloed to just be something that happens in college. You can ask better questions of yourself and better questions of the people around you, and that will always lead you to better answers, and better answers are worth it. So congratulations. Please know that we are so excited for you as you move on to do really important things, no matter where you land.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. Thanks for your energy and your passion and your intellect over these past 4 years. You've certainly had to face more than your fair share of obstacles, especially this year, and you've come through amazingly. You've demonstrated your resilience and your strength the whole way through. The world out there is just lucky to have you. Congratulations and good luck.
So class of 2021, I just want to say thank you. And thank you again for everything that you've accomplished and everything that you've achieved, and for making our Washington University a better space. You know, we acknowledge that for minoritized populations, in particular for LGBTQIA populations, higher education spaces aren't always made for them, and institutions are having to readjust and rethink how we work with queer and trans individuals. And so please know that it is an accomplishment for you to be here, for you to thrive, for you to be successful, for you to be moving to this next path, just by being. is a success. And so I want you all to leave knowing that we are so proud of that success and proud of you for being here. Because you being here gives hope for somebody else to be here. And so please know that we are just truly so proud of you. And it has been a joy for me to be a part of your journey, particularly serving in my old capacity as the assistant director for leadership and LGBTQIA involvement, and to have gotten to know so many of you personally and to share laughs with you and to talk with you and to be a part of your coming out journey or your transition journey or whatever it's been. It has just been such an honor to know you all and to talk with you all. And I've learned so much from you, and I've become a better person because I've gotten to know many of you. So thank you so much for all of your achievements and your accomplishments. Please know that you can still stay involved at Washington University, particularly through WUPAN, which is the Washington University Pride Alumni Network. It's an organization where alumni of WashU, queer alumni or LGBTQIA alumni of WashU, are able to stay connected with the WashU community. So we hope that you'll stay involved with that and connected with that. And, please know that we're here and that, we thank you and we hope that you enjoy your graduation. So thank you, and take care. Bye-bye.